Well, that's what I like to see, as Canada has advanced to the semi-finals in the World Junior Championship and the 2020 World Junior Championships with a 6-1 win over the over the Slovaks. And of course, this was Alexis Lafreniere's first game back after injury, going down in the Russia game. In the game against Russia, it looked to be a bad broken ankle, but they had an MRI on it and said it wasn't as bad as it looked, so it was good to have him back in his first game. And obviously he did not disappoint, as his first shift he came on and he made a big hit on a guy. And then obviously Nolan Foote would then crush a guy and he would get a 5-minute game misconduct, which they said it was head contact, but it really wasn't. And some people may argue with me that it was head contact, but I can assure you right now that it was not head contact. It hit him in the shoulder, so it's clearly not head contact if it hit him in the shoulder. And they said Foote would have a hearing, so I'm not sure if he's going to be suspended for the game against Finland in the semifinals or not, but we'll have to find out. But yeah, Canada played an awesome game. Alexis Lafreniere comes back his first game, scores a goal, and just gets a couple points too, and helps out the team a lot. And you could tell they were happy to have him back. Obviously, as the top guys he performs best with, the captain Barrett Hayton had a really good night as well, and the rest of Team Canada did too. And another strong performance by Joel Hofer, who's been playing great this whole tournament ever since he been placed in over Nico Dawes. And Joel Hofer has really made a big difference for this Canadian team as they head into the semifinals against Finland tomorrow. So stay tuned for that game tomorrow. Semifinals, Canada versus Finland, should be a good one. And obviously I'm hoping for a Team Canada win. But they, like people say, you can never count out the Finns. But over the last few years, Canada and Finland did have some close games. Obviously, a couple of years ago, last year actually, I believe it was, that game that went to overtime. Max Comtois gets the penalty shot in overtime, doesn't score. Then Noah Dobson comes down the ice, open net, breaks the stick, and the Finns come back up the other way and score. And that was really a heartbreaker for Canada too, because it was like in the final minute of the third period too. Canada was up 1-0. Excuse me, guys, for that cough. Canada was up 1-0 with final minutes left in the third. And then Finland would score a lucky goal that just squeaked by the shoulders of trying to remember who Canada's goalie was. Mike DiPietro. Yeah, Mike DiPietro. It would squeak past his shoulders, and it was a weird goal that went in, but then Finland would tie it 1-1, and like I said, would go to overtime. Comtois would get a penalty shot in overtime with a chance to win the game. Does not score, and then Noah Dobson, open net, breaks the stick. The Finns come the other way, and they score to win the game and go on to play in the gold medal, which they would go on and win the gold against the U.S. And we also seen a lot of drama in this World Junior Championships. That's the word I was looking for. We've seen a lot of drama, obviously, because last year, after Comtois missed the penalty shot in overtime, you guys all know what happened. He got bullied online and got made fun of, and that should have never happened. You know, these guys are still young kids, young teenagers, and no one should ever be bullied like that. And it was a really disrespect from the Canadian fans, and it's something you never want to see. But it was unfortunate it happened, and yeah. But then everyone cheered him up and said, we're all proud of you and that, so. And then, obviously, you got this year, Barrett Hayton doesn't take his helmet off for the anthem against Russia. But I think, honestly, for that, I think he didn't mean to. Because I think it was an accident, because in his interview he said he didn't really know that the anthems were playing, because to be honest, they don't really give them a warning, really. And yeah, I found it pretty funny the next game after that, though, because after that, the next game that Canada won, they were all lined up on the blue line, and of course I don't know who it was, but one of Barrett Hayton's teammates were standing right beside him on the blue line and tapped on his helmet, and they both laughed. And so yes, obviously he did take his helmet off this time. And yeah, I just found that funny because his teammate tapped on the helmet and looked at him, and they both laughed. So, but overall, Canada off to the semis against the Finns tomorrow. Should be a good game. Should be a very great game, and I'm excited to see the result. Hopefully, we get a Team Canada win and get revenge on the Finns from last year. And we'll see what happens, though. But go Canada, go. And I'll see you guys in the next video.